Next, I'm going to release a documentary about Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Beyoncé used to go to Epstein Island and even perform sacrifices. I wasn't going to release all this, but since the Epstein files leaked on their own, I'll spill everything, too. Beyoncé and Jay-Z are even worse than Diddy. This most dangerous game, as they referred to it, was a matter of human hunting. And when a mind-control slave such as myself was stripped of clothes and turned loose in the woods, I was then hunted by George Bush, Dick Cheney, and Bill Clinton, among others. But they were the main ones. You're going to stand right next to me. There you go. And then we're going to have, there you got it, okay. And the people in the back spread out a little bit. I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working. They're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business. I got some names that I want to call Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. Yes, you who say you rose from the gutter, but you have trained and farted the souls of young men. It was a big year for Defile movies. So in the end, he obviously didn't himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. He's saying he's not afraid of 50 Cent. Why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z? I want everyone to be clear. No one's scared of 50 Cent. There ain't never been no 50 Cent Jay-Z conversations. There's a huge difference. And then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyoncé. So I hear B say something about I'm not gonna lie. After we found out why Beyoncé made a lot of the songs that she did, and for what reasons, I am not shocked one bit to find out too. Jay-Z is allegedly listed in the Epstein file. 50 Cent is not letting up. He's still pressing hard on Jay-Z and Beyoncé. And now the drama is getting even messier. The internet started buzzing after Jay-Z's name was allegedly mentioned in connection with Epstein-related chatter, with one woman claiming she woke up inside Epstein's mansion and saying Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein were in the same room. Claims that exploded across social media almost overnight. And the second that story started circulating, 50 jumped straight online, hinting he wanted to produce a full documentary digging into the whole situation, basically telling the world he wasn't about to stay quiet. But things really escalated when rumors spread that Beyoncé's legal team allegedly tried to warn 50 to stop posting about Jay-Z and Epstein. And if you know 50, you already know that only made him push harder. Soon after, whispers started flying that major media outlets were suddenly staying silent, and certain posts were disappearing, making fans even more suspicious, and convinced there was a bigger story being hidden behind the scenes. Meanwhile, 50 kept fueling the fire with cryptic posts and AI clips, teasing that he smells drama coming, and hinting that this feud is far from over. Now, people online are speculating about what receipts or old stories might resurface next, especially after seeing how deeply 50 dug into other celebrities for past documentaries. The internet is split. Some fans say Beyoncé should stay quiet. Others claim the Carters probably have too much on each other to ever split. And conspiracy-level rumors are starting to swirl again, dragging up years-old accusations and wild stories that have never been proven but continue to circulate in gossip spaces. And look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyoncé. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone, and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Jay-Z's career, you can look at that as, say, the association to Beyoncé is when he started to receive the 16, what he got. 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyoncé. Like you see the kids even have Grammys like they don't sing yet. They don't sing, right? They don't rap yet, and they already have Grammys. Even former NFL player Larry Johnson's old claims about a strange early 2000s party hosted by the couple have resurfaced with him, describing an unsettling atmosphere that made him uncomfortable. Allegations that remain controversial and unverified, but are now being pulled back into the spotlight as the online frenzy keeps growing and the drama refuses to die down. Now, I did a rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of '06 or '07, and Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house, and we supposed to do this wrap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house and we were watching LeBron play, and after the game it had to been like 10 or 11, so we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her, so it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So, when 11 hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from for a rap party at 11 at night, drinking loud mousses, icy, and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants, and I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyoncé. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, obviously the liquor took hold of me, and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. And just when you think the rumors couldn't get any darker, the internet keeps dragging up those long-running whispers about Beyoncé allegedly being tied to mysterious rituals and so-called occult practices, claims that have circulated for years but remain heavily disputed and unproven. What really fueled the gossip was when her former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, stepped forward back in 2010 with shocking accusations, publicly claiming Beyoncé was involved in what she described as extreme witchcraft, and saying she felt threatened enough to file for a restraining order, a move that instantly sent social media into chaos and gave conspiracy channels endless material to run with supporters of Beyoncé. Quickly pushed back, pointing out that the claims were never proven in court, and calling the accusations outrageous. This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time I put this person on a pedestal. I love them. I'd send emails, publicly, happy birthday, and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships. Just all kinds of... And the rumors didn't stop with just one former team member. More names started getting dragged into the chaos, turning the gossip into a full-blown storm online. Fans noticed Beyoncé's longtime dance captain Ashley Everett quietly liking some seriously shady posts, including one claiming that people listening to Beyoncé's music were unknowingly entertaining dark forces, a move that instantly had social media detectives zooming in and questioning what was really going on behind the scenes. Then things got even messier when another former dancer, Katia Cherie, who had worked with Beyoncé during major performances like the Formation era and the Super Bowl, jumped onto Instagram with explosive accusations, calling Beyoncé a witch and making shocking personal claims that left people stunned. The post vanished almost as quickly as it appeared, but not before screenshots started circulating everywhere, especially after controversial blogger Tasha K shared what she said were receipts and began breaking the situation down for her audience. Supporters argued the allegations sounded extreme and unverified, while critics used the moment to push even more conspiracy theories and suddenly old tensions. Former staff drama and internet speculation were all colliding into one messy narrative that kept growing louder with every repost. every reaction video and every new rumor resurfacing online.